Welcome to another episode of the Daily Diabetics. What is going on, guys? I am your Saturday person. My name is Ali Abdul Kareem. For those of you who don't know, I've been living with type 1 diabetes for nearly 4 years, coming on this week. And today's topic, let's just get right into it. I'm going to talk about working out with type 1 diabetes.
Third set going for 12 reps.
Before I get into the topic, I really want to push this to you guys. Disclaimer, I am a diabetic, yes, but I am not a healthcare provider. Do not make any medical changes to your life without consulting your healthcare provider. These are just tips and experiences from other people. Learn from my mistakes, learn from other people's mistakes. Ask your doctor new things. I just want to be able to give you guys a platform to try new things, but consult your doctor first. Say it over and over again. I'm not an expert, but that being said, let's get into the fun stuff. Now, I know working out with type 1 diabetes or someone that is insulin dependent, working out only seems like a more hassle. And let's be honest, it is more of a hassle. It's not easier on our blood sugars in the moment. But there's many benefits on why we should exercise. 1, decreasing our mental stress. Number 2, clearing our skins up. Number 3, feeling good. Number 4, there's so many good reasons why I'm listing skin. Don't you want to live longer and feel good and look great? Now, looking great takes a while. Still on that part. I've split this into two different parts. The mindset, which is the big clouds part that's not really practical and things you can take home, but they are very important. They're more important than the practical stuff. And then the other tips, which are the practical nitty-gritty stuff you guys can take home in the gym right now, but you gotta consult your doctor first.
Rentito screen Dre, don't leave us like that, man, cause
like I said, top 3 tips. Number 1, this one is humongous. I can't push this enough to all my type 1 friends out there. Learn about the human body as much as possible. I'm not saying you gotta go be a doctor and learn about chromosomes and whatnot. Learn about my point is, jump outside the realm of just insulin, blood sugar, carbs, and that's it.
Can I have some chocolate milk?
Learn why is fat so important? What is glycogen? I don't know all this stuff, but I'm just trying to tell you guys what's made a big difference in my life. Why is it important to be in a caloric deficit when trying to drop fat? What's the science behind gaining fat? Or what's that? I'm telling you, it's gonna break amazing things into your life with diabetes. You're gonna have clarity of certain lows or highs or ways of basal, whatever. All of it will come together and merge because diabetes is a monster disease.
Bunnies! I brought flames!
Number 2, when you start exercising, understand. Put this in your head. You have type 1 diabetes. That means it's an autoimmune disease, okay? Your pancreas does not produce any insulin. You have to roll with the punches. So when you're exercising, you have a hypo, a hyper. For me, more hypers than anything. Roll with the punches. Be like, okay, here was my trial. I'm gonna, I don't know if you're gonna write it down, but this is what happened Monday when I did chest or when I was doing cardio. Things are gonna happen. Just look at it as a number and you're not a bad person. You're still great. Son, mother, daughter, cousin, friend. This is just part of life. It's not easy and we have to make our trial and error. I say that, but I don't take my own advice very well. This is not advice. This is just, I don't know. Number 3, find exercise you enjoy doing. If you like playing soccer, go play football. No, I'm kidding. Go play soccer. If you like swimming, go swim. Don't let diabetes stop you, but you have to pander to the diabetes. Obviously, you don't want to something bad to happen to you while you're exercising. Do things you enjoy doing with exercise. Exercise doesn't have to be boring. Part of that number 3 is don't focus so much on the end goal is very important, but don't put your, I guess, a lot of fitness instructors would agree with me. The mentality of fitness is don't look so much on the scale or don't look so much on the end result. Enjoy the process of exercising. Enjoy it, feel great, feeling good, and have that little baby progress and celebrate that. Now, on to the practical top 3 tips I wrote down. I thought they were very important. They are very important. This sounds really confusing and everyone is different with diabetes. Some people spike when they work out, some people drop, whatever. I know that sounds bizarre to some of you guys, but when you start trying new things, you'll figure out this is crazy. Number 1, try to have as little active bolus as much as possible. Now, I'm not talking about your bolus for your workout. If you're someone like me who takes insulin for the workout, I'll increase my 10 basal. Don't want to get into that right now. Have as little active bolus from the food. So let's say you had your normal breakfast, whatever that was. It's best to work out 3-4 hours maybe even 5 hours after your meal, because now you've had the bolus to work and do its whole job and it's already flattened out your blood sugar or whatever it's gonna happen. There's a little bolus, at least work out in the tail of the bolus during the end. Trust me, that's a big game changer. You can even ask your doctor about that, because when you start working out and your bolus is really hitting a peak or whatever hour into your workout, you're gonna notice changes will happen. You might go super low, super high. I'm not saying that's exactly true, but when I first started, I always wanted to have just basal, or my last bolus was a long time ago. So all I need to do is make my adjustment for my workout, not the workout and the meal. Like, you need to wait for the meal to settle. Number 2, you don't need to stick to schedule, but I wrote stick to schedule because it's really important for me. I know what to expect. I know what's gonna happen. If something does happen, it's not gonna be super dramatic to my blood sugar. If you do happen to change your schedule dramatically or change the workout, things will change. I wanted to say this in the beginning of the video. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So if you're doing the same thing and you see the same result, that's what's usually gonna happen. But when you dramatically change up your workout and then you're gonna work out at night, you've never done that, have your guns ready, your diabetes guns, have your lancets, check your blood sugar. Huge. And be on top of it. Number 3, this is a big one for me because I use Dexcom for almost 8 months now. When in doubt, pull your meter out.
Calorie counting, my blood sugar logs.
Because Dexcom has a 10-minute, 15, whatever minute delay in blood sugar. For me, I'll have, Dex saying I'm 90 and flat, and then I'll check my blood sugar. If it was a big spike, I'll be like 130. I'm like, yo, that's a big difference. I could still be spiking, but Dex hasn't caught up. By the time it's caught up, your blood sugar is 160, 150, or higher, or whatever you just checked. That being said, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, comment down below. We are doing videos, Daily Diabetics. And like I said, at the moment with type 1 diabetes or a person who's using more insulin, it's harder to exercise. Don't get me wrong. There's beauty in having to work harder than the next person that's the non-diabetic or the one that doesn't have to work as hard for it. You become stronger mentally, physically. You've built resilience. So I appreciate you guys. We'll see you soon.